ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dylan. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully each and every single one of you are feeling fine and fantastic today. Yes, we are going to take a look at the movie Field of Dreams. This was 1989, I do believe this was released, and this was requested over on tier 5 over on Patreon. As you guys know, tier 5 is the requested tier. So we're going to watch Field of Dreams, guys. Wouldn't have a clue what it's about. There's literally just baseball on the front here, on the thumbnail where I got it from, and yeah, that's honestly, I wouldn't have a clue who the actors are. I'm probably going to have a look while I'm watching the movie itself. I'm probably going to have a look at who the actors are, but yeah, apparently this one is a very, very popular, very nostalgic film for a lot of people. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into it. I'm looking forward to it very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to go check this out in full, it is up here, or right there, or wherever you've put it, Eldon. I don't know where Eldon puts it. Sometimes he puts it here, sometimes he puts it there, sometimes he puts it there, sometimes he puts it there. I don't know. Wherever Eldon has put it, Eldon, okay, don't troll me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get right into it, guys. Let's do it. Kevin Costner. I've heard of that name before. Amy Madigan. I've heard of that name before. Ray Liotta. Yes. Marjorie Simpkin.
My father's name was John Kinsella. It's an Irish name. He settled in Chicago, where he quickly learned to live and die with the White Sox. Died a lot the following summer when 8 members of the team were accused of throwing that series. Moved to Brooklyn in 35, married Mom in 38. My name's Ray Kinsella. Instead of Mother Goose, I was put to bed at night to stories of Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, and the great shoeless Joe Jackson. And when it came time to go to college, I picked the farthest one from home I could find, and I met Annie. The only thing we had in common was that she came from Iowa, and I had once heard of Iowa. After graduation, we moved to the... Annie and I got married in June of '74. A few years later, Karen was born. I'm 36 years old, I love my family, I love baseball, but until I heard the voice, I'd never done a crazy thing in my whole life.
What voice? Wait, what have you guys done to me? What voice? What voice? What voice, dude? This is freaking me out, man. What's going on? If you build it, they will come. Huh? If you build it, they will come. Where have I heard that from? I've heard that somewhere. Who's he?
Annie, what was that?
What was what? We didn't hear anything.
All right.
He's probably thinking he's going insane.
Hey, come on in to dinner.
This is creepy. That was creepy.
Hey, are you really hearing voices?
Aliens. Aliens.
This one. If you build it, he will come.
I hate it when that happens.
Me too.
Was this an alien film or something? Bro, I'm honestly, I've just had an energy drink. I'm all set. I'm freaking out, bro. I don't know what's going on here.
Build what? What is this? Well, anyway, I was walking down along the street and I heard this voice saying...
I don't get scared or anything. I just tingly feeling.
It is not funny. Man is sick. Very sick.
Hey, what if the voice calls while you're gone?
Take a message.
Bye. Bye.
You hearing voices?
No. It's just that I heard that some farmers do, and
Who's hearing voices? Ray is.
yeah, that darn tractor. Nice talking to you.
It's a small town. Once one person knows, they all will know. Once one person thinks you're crazy, the whole town thinks you're crazy. Here we go. The voice is coming back.
If you build it, he will come.
If you build it,
Huh?
he will come.
He will come.
Who's he? So those voices are telling him to build a
I
baseball
suppose it's like acid flashback, right?
baseball field.
Annie, there's more.
Honey, why don't you eat a little?
I think I know what "if you build it, he will come" means. I think it means that if I build a baseball field out there, that shoeless Joe Jackson will get to come back and play ball again.
You're kidding. This is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I know it's totally nuts.
Oh my gosh, look at the daughter. She's completely passed out. Looks like my daughter.
He's still dead?
As far as I know. Actually, see him play again. Let him play.
Actually thinking of doing this?
There's got to be a reason why.
I'm scared to death I'm turning into my father. I never forgave him for getting old. He must have had dreams. We never did anything about him. Do you think I'm crazy?
Yes, but I also think if you really feel you should do this, then you should do it.
What the heck?
Ty Cobb called him the greatest left fielder of all time.
Why'd they call him Shoeless Joe?
Bought a new pair of spikes and they hurt his feet. Played the rest of the game in just his socks.
He's gonna lose his farm.
Damn fool. It's ridiculous. What's suspend?
Means they never let him play the game again. Dad used to say nobody could hit like Shoeless Joe.
And I have a feeling that he has some sort of thing in his inside of his stomach that he's trying to rectify. And I think it's got to do with his dad.
I have just created something totally illogical.
It's a good baseball field, Ray.
That is beautiful looking. Look at that. Very beautiful.
Something's gonna happen out there.
Don't we know? I bet you any money everyone's probably thinking that he's a mad folk. He's an absolute mad folk. I bet you any money that's what people are thinking. I'm sensing this is about self-belief as well. Believing in what you believe in. Because sometimes people believe in things, but they're not convinced about it.
Considering how much less acreage we have for corn, I say we'll probably almost break even.
No profit.
We used up all our savings on that field, Ray.
You can't keep the field?
Makes it real hard to keep the farm.
There's a man out there on your lawn.
Ostras? Is it him? Whoever him is. Who is he? Huh?
Put up some coffee. Why don't you go on outside?
No, this is... I know this is Ray, but I've never played baseball before, but that would be sick to play on.
Hi. Ray Kinsella.
Joe Jackson.
Bet it's good to be playing again, huh?
Getting thrown out of baseball was like having part of me amputated. The thrill of the grass.
Don't we need a catcher?
Not if you get it near the plate, we don't.
I'm pitching to Shoeless Joe Jackson.
I'm wondering if he actually does exist. If this is just an all... If it's all a figment of his imagination. Voila! He's a clean hit, isn't he?
Man, I did love this game. I'd have played for food money. I used to love traveling on the trains from town to town, rising to their feet when the ball was hit deep.
It's my family.
Oh, he can't step off it.
Mr. Jackson, this is my wife, Annie, and my daughter, Karen.
Are you a ghost?
Karen?
You look real to me.
Well, then I guess I'm real.
Would you like to come inside?
I don't think I can. Could I come back again?
I built this for you.
There are others, you know. There were 8 of us. It really mean a lot to them.
They're all welcome here.
It's Iowa.
Where's he going?
What's this?
We're keeping this field.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose your farm, pal.
Come on, it's so big. I mean, how can you lose something so big?
'Cause if you wait till you default on your loan, you're gonna lose everything. Then how could you plow under your major crop?
What's a crop?
Daddy, the baseball game is on.
Excuses.
Annie, I don't believe this guy. He used to be so normal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
You to run like that against Detroit, I'd have won 20 games that year.
Weaver. Nice.
Hi, kid.
It's okay. I don't mind.
This is something, honestly, guys, this is something real different. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. This is somehow tied directly to his dad, though.
Ray, think about what I said. And I'm just trying to help.
I know. See, there's only 8 of them, so they can't play a real game.
8 of what?
He can't see him.
Who them?
Them. Well, you don't see them?
What are you watching?
The baseball man.
Oh, gosh, here
You
we
see the
go.
baseball man right now?
They're going to think they're
Of course I
insane.
do.
Dee, but you don't see these people? It's not funny, Annie. They couldn't see it.
This is really interesting.
You don't smoke, do you?
No.
See you later.
I'm melting! I'm melting!
That is so cool.
Easy's man. Ostras.
I didn't understand. What? What the hell does that mean? Ease his pain. Whose pain?
Wonder if that's his dad talking to him.
What happened to you?
Voice is back.
You don't have to build a football field now, do you?
He said ease his pain.
Shoeless Joe's?
I don't think so.
Ray, this is a very non-specific voice you have out there, and he's starting
Your dad.
to piss me off.
And filth like this has no place in our school.
Ray, was that grade or what?
I figured it out.
Step aside, you Nazi cat.
I know whose pain I'm supposed to eat. I know whose pain it is I'm supposed to eat.
Ray, I just talked
Terrence Mann.
What about it?
That's whose pain.
Know that.
Yeah, right.
No, I.
But what's Terrence Mann got to do with baseball?
Annie, it's incredible. By the early 70s, the guy decides people have become either. He starts writing poetry about whales and stuff and teach kids how to resolve their conflicts peacefully. The character that Mann created 26 years ago is named John Kinsella, my father.
What's it got to do with baseball?
Okay, the last interview he ever gave was in 1973. The guy was a baseball fanatic. Listen to this. Recurring dream was to play at Ebbets Field with Jackie Robinson and the Brooklyn Dodgers. And they tore down
okay,
Ebbets Field,
so-
but even now.
I wonder if it's his job to get him there on the field as well. This man character.
Now, I still dream that dream. The man wrote the best books of his generation. But in the end, it wasn't enough. And what he missed was baseball.
Oh, my God.
What?
In order to ease his pain, you're supposed to take him to a ball game.
Yes.
We are having moderate to heavy financial difficulties here. Why can't the voice send somebody else? How about Shirley MacLaine? We are behind on the mortgage. That field ate up all of our savings.
I won't even stay in motels. I'll sleep in the car. I'll beg for food.
You believed in the magic. It happened. Isn't that enough?
There's another reason I'm supposed to do it. I feel it. There's a reason.
What? Just tell me what it is.
But there's something at Fenway Park, and I gotta be there with Terrence Mann to find it out.
I dreamt last night you were at Fenway with Terrence Mann.
Was I sitting on the first base side?
Keeping score and
I was eating a hot dog. I had the same dream.
Oh my gosh. Alright. My baby comes and plays the guitar.
Hi, I'm Ray Kinsella. It's a great pleasure to finally get to. All right, stupid. Put your hands
Just
up.
imagine you being Mr. Man, someone coming up to your front door. Yeah, hey mate, I'm here to take you to a baseball game. Some dead people told me to. Oh my gosh, I don't know how he's going to ask him.
He was much of a friend. He'd give you the directions himself.
Nobody leaves the get away from me. I ain't gonna.
2 blocks down, right-hand side.
First door that don't have a chicken in the window is his.
Who the hell are you?
Yeah, right.
Sir, my name's Ray Kinsella.
Whoa. He's a bit grumpy, isn't he? He's just a bit grumpy, isn't he?
We got a learning disability here. I can't tell you the secret of life, and I don't have any answers for you. I just want to be left alone. So piss off.
I've come 1,500 miles to see you at the risk of losing my home and alienating my wife. Please.
Come on, buddy.
1 minute.
I wouldn't dream of intruding if this weren't extremely important.
Oh, God.
I don't need money or an endorsement.
Refreshing.
And the universe opens itself up for a few seconds to show you what's possible.
Oh, my God. You're from the 60s.
Well, yeah, actually.
Get back while you still can. Peace, love, dope. Now get the out of here.
Oh, jeez Louise. This is going to be tough to convince him. All right.
Really pissed me off.
Okay, just hold it. Right there. It's a gun. What do you think it is?
It's your finger.
No, it's not. It's a gun.
Yeah, let me see it.
Get out of here. I'm not going to... Now, look. I'm not going to hurt you. I just need you to come with me for a little while and...
I'm going to beat you with a crowbar.
Ostras.
Let you go away.
You're a pacifist!
He knows a lot more about you than you think.
So what? You kidnapping me? What's the deal here?
I was hoping I could just convince you to come with me. Take you to a baseball game.
You what?
Red Sox A's.
Why?
Something will happen there. I don't know what, but we'll find out when... My name's Ray Kinsella. John Kinsella.
You're seeing a whole team of psychiatrists, aren't you?
I swear to God, I am the least crazy person I have ever known.
Want a cup of coffee?
No.
His tone's changed.
No. A long time ago, about how you always dreamed of playing at Ebbets Field.
I never said that. I don't even recall thinking that.
Uh-oh.
This thing is so weird.
And why go through with it?
It's a long story.
Oh, I thought he was going to tell him.
If you just come to this game with me, I swear to God, I will never bother you again. Not even... So what do you do with yourself these days?
I live, I work. I was the East Coast distributor of Involved. Then they killed Martin, they killed Bobby. I must be miserable because I'm not involved anymore. Well, I got news for you. I have no more pain left for any of you. I gave it the office. I want them to stop looking to me for answers. I want them to start thinking for themselves. And I want my privacy.
What do you want?
Dog and a beer.
$7. Should be entitled to as much privacy as you want, but why...
$7 for a hot dog and a beer? Oh, well, this was the 80s. I suppose so. This was the 80s. I mean, literally in Australia, you want to drink a bottle of water, you're paying $7 just for a bottle of water. I remember at the fairs, one of the fairs in Australia, it was $9 for a bottle of cool drink. $9.
I haven't published the word in 17 years.
Go the distance. Go the distance.
Go the distance.
What's the matter?
You didn't see that?
See what?
I'm sorry, I guess you didn't have to be here.
What?
Whenever you want to go, we can go.
Fine, let's go.
I've never been to a baseball game ever. Never been to a baseball game.
What is it you're not telling me?
You would think he's
I've already
crazy.
taken up too much of your time.
And you know what's funny, right? He sees all this, right? Not this fella. Ray does.
I wish I had your passion, Ray. I used to feel that way about things, but...
So, Ray, it's funny because Ray sees all these things. And the people that don't, they laugh at him and mock him and think he's crazy. But it's really awesome how himself. He believes in what's happening to him. He believes that he's being guided like this for a reason. And I still believe it's got to do with his dad. I still believe it's got to do with his dad.
You got another message, didn't you? I already think you're crazy. What did it say?
Said the man's done enough. Leave him alone.
Mm-hmm. Ostras.
Moonlight Graham. You saw it. New York Giants, 1922. Man, we were the only ones who saw it. Did you hear the voice, too?
Go the distance.
Yes.
It means we're going to Minnesota to find Moonlight Graham.
Yeah,
I must
right.
be out of my...
What do we do when we find him?
How the hell am I supposed to know that? I don't believe I'm doing this.
Road trip, baby.
Hey, Annie, guess what? I'm with Terrence, Mann. Look, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to be a few days longer.
What's in Minnesota?
An old ball player. Okay, I'll explain when I get home. Give Karen a hug for me, and I love you.
Someday explain all this to me, okay?
Why didn't you tell him? Annie, you got no choice in the matter.
You evil bastard. Alright, I don't like him. Don't like him.
No Archibald.
Honestly, don't like him.
Follow me.
Hello.
We're looking for an ex-baseball player named Archibald Graham.
No, I think his nickname was Moonlight.
Well, that's Dr. Graham. Baseball career never amounted to much, so he went back to school. His father was a doctor. Doc Graham is dead. He died in 1972.
Yeah, right.
Because in the background, there was always Dr. Graham. Well, the ticket to the ball game found their way into the child's pocket.
You're a good writer.
So are you.
Mm-hmm.
Something's missing.
Well, he sounds like he was a wonderful man.
There's got to be more.
What's the message? What's the message?
And he always carried an umbrella.
What was the umbrella for?
If you asked him, he really said he used it to beat away his lady admirers.
She moved to South Carolina after Doc passed. She always wore blue because they knew if Doc walked by, he'd buy one. They found boxes of blue hats
Oh.
that he never got around to give her.
Oh. It's more than
No
baseball.
screwing.
It's more than just baseball. They're doing something special here. They're really doing something special here.
No illegitimate children.
You sound disappointed.
This guy doesn't need us.
Terrence, did you know you're missing?
Oh, God. His father, who lives in Baltimore.
Take a little walk. Be back in a while.
What do I tell him?
That's the thing. Gonna think you're crazy.
This year's.
Oh, there he is.
Dr. Graham? Dr. Graham? My name's Ray Kinsella. I'm from Iowa. Are you Moonlight Graham?
No one's called me Moonlight Graham in 50 years. I told Alicia I was going to take a walk.
I mean, I'd like to talk to you.
Let's walk over to my office.
What happened that
I'd been up with the club about 3 weeks, but I hadn't seen any action. I jumped up like I was sitting on a spring and ran out on the field.
Did you get to make a play?
I never hit the ball out of the infield. I knew they'd send me back down. I decided to hang them up.
So what was that like?
It was like having this close to your dream. You know, we just don't recognize the most significant moments of our lives while they're happening. I didn't realize that that was the only day.
They just told us something. So basically, their past regrets, all of them, they need to solve their past regrets for them to finally be able to move on.
What's so interesting about a half an inning that would make you come all the way from Iowa?
I didn't really know till just now, but...
And are you the kind of a man who could grant me that wish?
Just asking.
I never got to bat in the major leagues. To stare down a big league pitcher. Make him think you know something he doesn't. That's what I wish for. To feel the tingle in your arm as you connect with the ball. Wrap your arms around the bag. That's my wish, Ray Kinsella. That's my wish. And is there enough magic out there in the moonlight to make this dream come true?
What would you say if I said yes?
I think I'd actually believe you. This is my most special place in all the world. The wind never blows so cold again.
So he's stuck here. And it's his job to get him to the field so he can go to the other side, yeah? So he can finally go to heaven? I dare say that's what it'll be called.
I really think you're supposed to come with us.
He is.
But your wish.
It'll have to stay a wish. I'll die here, but no regrets.
For 5 minutes, you came you came this close.
He's already dead.
I mean, they'd consider it a tragedy.
Son, I better be getting home. At least you'll think I got a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And he smiled. So now I don't know why in the hell we were supposed to come here.
You got in a hit. You might have stayed in baseball. Well, your wife called before. She wants you to call her tonight.
This is brilliant.
Great.
This film is absolutely brilliant, by the way.
I'm fine. I'm just
Absolutely
surprised you-
brilliant.
I talked to the bank, and I asked them if we could miss a payment or two to Mark and his partners.
You did.
Right, so if we don't sell to them, they're going to foreclose. We don't have the money.
I've got to take Mr. Mann back to Boston first, all right?
I'm going to Iowa with you.
We're coming home.
Give it a try.
I need all the Carmichael kit right now.
You're the first car by.
How far are you going?
Well, if it's okay with you, I think I'll just ride along a while. I play baseball.
Yeah, right.
Looking for a place to play. I heard that all through the Midwest, they have towns with teams.
Well, this is your lucky day, kid. We're going someplace kind of like that.
I'm Archie Graham.
What the heck?
Dad did that for a while, but that was in the 20s.
What happened to your father?
Let me just go back here.
He described towns, finding you a job so that you could play on their team. My dad did that for a while, but that was in the 20s.
Is this kid in the back seat his father?
So when I was 14, I started to refuse. American boy refusing to have a catch with his father.
It's not my fault you wouldn't play catch with your father.
I know. I packed my things, said something awful, and left. After a while, I wanted to come home, but I didn't know how. Made it back to the funeral.
No. See, that's what I mean. That's why it's so important. It's so important for the things that have happened to us in the past, even when it's family members. Even when it's family members. Okay, if they're not abusive, yeah, I understand that, yeah. If they're abusive, sorry, I understand that. And certain things that they do, you can't forgive them. But little things, like disagreements with your parents, you will regret that when they're older. Because one day you are going to get old yourself, and then you're going to realize what you did to your parents, you're feeling at that very moment. And you will realize that your children won't come to your funeral. You will feel the same way. You will feel the same way when you're older and you feel neglected yourself. So that's why it's so important for things that have happened in the past. You pack that up into a bag, you throw that into the rubbish, and you move on. You don't need to, let's just say, you have that stored as a memory, of course, because you shouldn't forget it, but you need to move on. And I'm wondering if that's the massive message, what I said earlier, that's inside of this movie, is for us to, I wonder if that's what the message is. I wonder if that's what the message is. If we move on from our past regrets, then we can soldier through to our future. This movie is 10 times better than I was thinking. There's so many hidden messages. It's like everything is a message. Everything.
He said I could never respect a man whose hero was a criminal.
You knew he wasn't a criminal.
But see, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. That little thing, it wasn't really... That's not something to stop talking to your father about. Really.
Son of a bitch died before I could take it back.
I told you.
Tell him Never met my wife. Never saw his granddaughter.
So the least you can do is bring back his hero. Now I know what everybody's purpose here is, except mine.
Karen, come here. This is Terrence Mann.
Terry.
And this young fella is Archie Graham.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be able to do a lot more than that.
Hey, Ray. Welcome back.
Oh my God.
What?
That Shoeless Joe Jackson.
I'd like you to meet Shoeless Joe Jackson. Joe, Terry Mann.
So we brought another team out with us so we could have some real games. You wouldn't believe how many guys wanted to play here. We had to beat them off with a stick.
And Gil Hodges.
The Ty Cobb wanted to play. Are you Graham?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll go warm up.
Unbelievable.
It's more than that. It's perfect.
Almost 5 o'clock in the morning. Whoa!
Don't let him shake you up, Bart. Hang in there, buddy.
Don't win, kid.
Watch out you don't get killed.
All right, those first two were high and tight. So what do you think the next one's gonna be?
Either blown away or in my ear.
But watch out for in your ear.
All right, Arch. This takes one.
Hola. Nice.
This is the way.
The good old Mexican way. Oh, this guy's annoying, honestly. Absolutely annoying.
You're interrupting the game, Mark.
Hey, it's time to put away your little fantasies and come down to earth.
Shoeless Joe Jackson, the White Sox, all of them.
Well, who's this? Elvis?
As a matter of fact, it's Terrence Mann. Look, I'm not selling you my
Ray,
home.
you have no money. But I do have a deal to offer you that's going to allow you to stay on the land.
You don't have to sell the farm.
You can live on it rent-free as long as you want.
What about the baseball field?
Ray, do you realize how much this land is worth?
Yeah, $2,200 an acre. We're staying.
Ray, you're bankrupt. My partners, Ray, they don't give a damn about you, and they're ready to foreclose right now.
People will come.
What people, sweetheart?
They'll just decide to take a vacation, see, and want to pay us, like buying a ticket.
Why would anybody pay money to come here?
And they'll watch the game, remember what it was like. People will come.
All right. This is fascinating. We got no choice.
People will come, Ray. They turn up your driveway, not knowing for sure why they're doing it.
Yeah,
They'll arrive
right.
at your door. It's only $20 per person. But it is money they have and peace they like.
Ray, just sign the papers.
And they'll walk
Shut
out to the
up.
bleachers. They have reserved seats somewhere along one of the baseline. And it'll be as if they'd dipped themselves in magic waters. They'll have to brush them away from their faces.
When the bank opens in the morning, they'll foreclose.
Shut up,
People
please.
will come, Ray.
You sell now or you lose everything.
One constant through all the years, Ray, has been baseball. But baseball has marked the time. This game is a part of our past, Ray. People will most definitely come.
Ray, you will lose everything.
Would you
Evicted.
just shut the heck up, please, man? Oh my gosh, you're so annoying.
Come on, Ray.
Not signing.
Well done. Get out of here, you idiot.
I mean, you build a baseball field in the middle of nowhere, and you sit here and you stare at nothing.
Get your hands off
I'm trying to help you, damn it!
This is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy.
Hold it steady now.
This bloody idiot here.
She'll be turning handsprings before you know it.
Thank you, Doc.
No, son. Thank you.
You can't go back, can you?
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Before Alicia begins to think I got a girlfriend.
Good work, Doc. Don't miss you, Doc.
Wouldn't work for me one day, will you, boy?
Okay, Doc.
You
When did these ball
asshole.
players get here?
Hey, rookie! You were good.
And now he can cross. Yep, there you go.
You gotta keep this farm.
Mark.
Asshole.
Don't sell the farm.
Yeah, exactly. Get inside. He almost killed that girl. He almost killed that girl.
Ray, we're gonna call it a day. Hey, do you want to come with us?
What's this?
You mean it?
Him,
Who?
out there.
What is out there?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Why him?
You have a family.
I know, but I want to know what's out there.
But you're not invited.
What do you mean I'm not invited? That's my corn out there.
What are you saying, Ray?
I'm saying, what's in it for me?
Is that why you did this? For you? I think you better stay here, Ray.
Why?
There was reason they chose me.
What interview? What are you talking about?
You lied to me. You said your finger was a gun. Listen to me, Ray. Listen to me. There's something out there, Ray. Shoeless Joe Jackson comes to Iowa.
Are you gonna write about it?
What? You better write about it.
So he's crossing too. Because he's at peace.
Honey, where's he going?
Harry's been invited to go out with the other players. Out.
Far out.
I want a full description.
Take care of this family.
Please say he crosses. Oh, yes, he did. There you go. Here you go. I didn't think that was going to get me emotional. It did. It bloody did.
Bye.
What are you grinning at, you ghost?
If you build it, he will come.
No way!
Oh my God.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
It's my father.
Oh! Oh my gosh, he was the guy that was the... He was the
Jesus
catcher.
Payne.
Oh my gosh.
It was you.
No, Ray. It was you.
It was... It's so him and his father can make amends. So that's what this was all about. This whole time, that's what this was all about. Was about a father and a son. A father and a son.
I only saw him years later when he was worn down by life. He's got his whole life in front of him, and I'm not even a glint in his eye. What do I say to him?
And he doesn't know it's his son.
Why don't you introduce him to his granddaughter?
Hi.
I just wanted to thank you folks for putting up this field. I'm John Kinsella.
I'm Ray. My wife, Annie. This is my daughter, Karen. This is John.
Hiya, Karen.
Well, we're gonna let you two talk. It's very nice meeting you. Come on.
Jesus. Wow. Wow.
It's so beautiful here. For me, it's like a dream come true. Can I ask you something? Is this heaven?
It's Iowa.
Could have sworn it was heaven. It's the place dreams come true.
Maybe this is heaven.
Good night, Ray.
Good night, John. Dad? Want to have a catch?
Oh.
I'd like that.
This whole time, this is what this was about. This whole time. Hey, look, they've come. And now look, I'm a sook. This just reiterates it, guys, that there's so many things in our past that have happened to us or we've regretted. We just need to reconcile so we can move on. into the future, we can move on in our lives. And there's going to come a time where my father will no longer be here on this earth, and me as a father to my son. So I don't want there to be any things that we regret when one of us passes away. This is why I say all the time, guys. This is why I say all the time that no matter what, I'll always be there for my kids. Always. I'll always be there for my kids. And I'll try my hardest to be there for my father, for my mother. And as you get older, you start to realize these sorts of things, that you never know when the last thing that you could say to them, the last action that you could do, will be the one that you regret. So important, so important to have a really healthy relationship with your children and with your parents. It's got me, man. This whole time, it was about him and his father. Unbelievable. This film was just unbelievable. The way it honestly made you think about so many situations in life. So many morals, so many things that have happened to us or could happen to us in the future or is happening right now. And as you get older, you want that hope that there is something else. There is a place that not just you, but your family and your loved ones can rest in peace. And that one day you will finally get to catch up with them again. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. What a performance. What an absolutely fantastic performance by Kevin Costner. No one believed in him. No one believed in Ray. No one. He made his wife. He made his kid. He made people believe in him. He built it, and they all came. And for him to finally reconcile with his dad was just something special. Something special. I'm just thinking about that ending. It's just how incredible that ending was. I've honestly got like this big knot going straight down my throat. Just incredible. Incredible ending. This is definitely something that you could watch time and time again and never get sick of. Never get sick of. There you go, guys. I honestly got nothing else to say. Guys, if you want to go check this out, it's up here or down in the description down below. I'm going to head out, guys. I'll speak to you later.